Mike! There it is. Again, I did it again. It's like 3 streams in a row now. Fucking hell. Sorry, guys. What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. There we go. I was also eating my dinner while the countdown was going on, so sorry about that. Actually, let's turn... I still have this in my thing. Oof. Man. Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango. All right. And I kind of wanted to keep playing the other one a little bit. Let me switch it here a little bit. Gamewave. We keep adding subs for him, man. I think he's actually... Oh, I'm looking at it right here. He's got 10.4. So, rating party of 5. It's the Team Maker. What's going on, dude? I didn't know you streamed yourself. Going on Gamewave, retro gaming music channel. You should check it out if you like the countdown music. Awesome stuff. Always got to throw that. All right. I could let you know. Oh, you like the shirt?
I get black. I hit the sock. And then my dad one side and
Half the time I still don't know what they're singing, but I still love it. I appreciate it, Lord. You the man. All right, so we got 110 on YouTube, 12 on Twitch. Let's see how much we get for a late night stream that does not include England or the United States. Because that's the real test, isn't it? It really is. We got a lot of anti-Ronaldo people in the chat.
Morning Bender. Ronaldo for the win.
Oh, thank you, Thomas. Appreciate it. All right. So... Oh, here comes another one. Wow, you guys are crazy already.
Battle of the overdue retirees. Ronaldo versus Modric.
Modric. Oh, he said it right. I was waiting to see if he said it right. I guess the robot knows the rosters better than I do, huh? Speaking of that, let's get a little preview going. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another matchup in the round of 32. This one is Portugal against Croatia. I think it's going to be a close match. But let's take a look at the starting lineups as well. Okay, so Portugal, we have the goalkeeper Costa. Next we got Mendes, Vega, Diaz, Cancelo, Neves, Vitinha, Leao, Fernandez, Neto, and of course Ronaldo, the aging Ronaldo. Now, for Croatia, also the starting lineup: Livakovic, Sutalo, Pongracic, Perisic. Man, I forgot how to do these. I remember Daniel gave me training here, but I'm forgetting my training, so sorry, Croatia. But I am rooting for Croatia, so please forgive me with the terrible pronunciations of the names. Kovacic, Modric, Baturina, Sucic, Vlasic, and Budimir. Fuck. That's rough, isn't it? Sorry. Suit you, sir. Oh. All right, let's get back to... I actually forgot. I don't even have, like, all the lights on. Here we go. Look how much more I just got evened out right there. Lot better. Lot better. Okay. So. Hi, I'm Ed Winchester. I know, right? Okay, where are we playing today? Where is this taking place? Hey, somebody in the chat, let me know where exactly they're playing today. What country and what city? Looks like we got a lot of Portugal fans there. Ah, buongiorno, Cooper. How you doing? Welcome back.
Bad news, Boomer. USA will not beat Spain or Portugal if they get past Belgium.
I actually agree with that. I think they would have a chance against Portugal, actually. So maybe I disagree with you a little bit on that one. But Spain, no chance. I don't think they'd beat Portugal either, but they'd have a chance. Spain, no. So thank you for the super chat. So we're playing in Toronto, Canada. Which actually, that reminds me, because I had to make a change here with the upcoming matches. So let me do that. Once I can find the, there we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is, remember, it's always subject to change. Before I had a matchup here that I don't now. So tomorrow, I'm still sticking with Australia and Egypt. I'll be watching that tomorrow too. And this is where it changed a little bit here. I really wanted to do the Canada-Morocco match, but I can't. I can't do that one. I did not realize that was the 4th. And 4th of July is kind of a big deal here. But for me personally, it's an even bigger deal because that's when me and Queen Boomer first started dating. That's right. On 4th of July, I asked Queen Boomer to be my girlfriend some years ago. So it's a special day for us. So we're going to spend the first half of the day doing stuff together. Then I'm going to come home and do a live stream for France versus Paraguay. And then we're going to go back out and get shit-faced, probably. Nah. I drank too much the other night, and I was like, man, I need to stop. I can't do this anymore. All right, so then Sunday, I'm going to do a doubleheader here. We got Norway versus Brazil, and then England versus Mexico. So that should be a fun day. I'm really worried about Mexico, man. They look really fucking good. They look really good. I mean, I hope England wins, absolutely. But I'm very worried about that. That's going to be rough, dude. Ugh. But hopefully they pull it off. They got the talent to pull it off. So, switch it up here. All right, we can turn this off now. Why didn't it read the super chat? Again, it's like my robot is skipping super chats. I'm sorry, dude. The Sprafili says, if only Croatia had Finney on the wing for a £2 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. It's not even showing up here. How did, and then Smiley with the cheer here. How did Canada decide on their country's name? They picked the letters out of a hat. C-A-N-A or D-A? What are you talking about, Smiley. Hey, Charlie, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So what's been going on? Has everybody been having fun? Were y'all watching the Spain match earlier today? Oh, we almost got up to 20 on Twitch now. We're getting ready to start the match. We just sold the Croatian goalkeeper to the Rangers. He was brilliant for us. Sold him for $6 million. Wow. Salve, Joe Man. Been waiting for a later stream. 7 a.m. is better than 2 a.m. That's right, because you're on Australia, right? You're going to have to be up at 2 a.m. for that one tomorrow. How much do North American football players sell for? I have no idea, honestly. Here come the Croatians. Their kit is interesting here. They look like evil checkerboards.
I don't mind who wins this one. So long as it's not bloody Portugal. Croatia emoji.
There he is, Zlatko Dalic. He looks like he means business, dude. Thank you for the super chat, Turbo. I am rooting for the Croatians as well. Nothing really against Portugal, honestly. I just I feel like this is making up for the other the other stream was that I did for a Croatia match was when they were playing England, and I can't root against England unless they're playing us. So I am favoring Croatia today. Do I think they will win though? I don't think. I think they got a shot, but I think it's going to be tough. I think Portugal. Let's make a prediction here. I think Portugal is going. Oh, here we go. We're starting. I think Portugal is going to win 3-2. That's my guess. Why do you hate Portugal? I didn't say that. I said I have nothing against Portugal. I'm just picking Croatia. That's who I want to. That's who I want to. I'm not picking them to win, but that's who I'm rooting for. Plus, I like the underdogs, man. I know people are. Portugal is favored in this one. I take it Richie is from Portugal, eh? You mad that I'm rooting for Croatia? Again, it's nothing personal, dude. I'm not like all these other people in the chat who have this hatred towards Ronaldo. I don't hate any of the players because I haven't been that invested to hate anybody. The only players that I've grown to hate in this tournament team, I haven't hated any players except for all the players of Qatar because of that that match against Canada where it was literally the dirtiest team I've ever seen so far, like by a long wide margin. So not a fan of the Qatari football club. So I collectively hate the Qatari team. Everyone else, I don't hate anybody. What about that dirty bugger shithole on South Africa? Yeah, you might, be, you could talk me into that. uh, all right, Croatia coming across. Maybe a little bit harder kick might have got that, but hey, they got a shot off early though, under 3 minutes. I also like this kit that Croatia has much better than the red and white one, honestly. I think this kit is pretty fresh. I like it. But you like dirty Leeds? When did I say I'm a Leeds United fan? When did I say that? You guys are putting words in my mouth today. I don't like it. Oh! Oh! Wow. We're almost at 200 in the YouTube chat. We got 21 in the Twitch chat. Awesome, awesome stuff. And we're just starting because I know it's late night for some of you guys over there. It's about midnight, right? Fucking little Muppets. Score prediction. I said 3-2 Portugal, but I'm rooting for the Croatians. Yeah, I hear somebody. Oh, guess I was wrong. Whoa! Nice save there. Oh, shit. Whoa. He got yanked to the ground. Hold on. I want to see a replay of that. You're my wife now. But oh my God. Without giving too much away, I just watched another episode of League of Gentlemen, and somebody a character came back, and it was wild. Wild.
If you come back lit, King Boomer, after your date with Queen Boomer on the 4th July, are you gonna celebrate with drunk Holdfast Revolutionary Wars, beer emoji?
Drunk Holdfast? No. Thank you for the super chat, though. No, I'm not playing. I'm not doing a Holdfast stream on the 4th. I'm going to go out, have some fun with my wife and my kid. And then I'm going to come back, do the live stream at 5 for the France match. And then I'm going to go back out and have some beers. That gentleman is determined to watch this in peace. GTA 6 stream when that releases? Probably not, because I don't think I'm going to get it right away because I don't have a PlayStation. And I don't intend on getting a PlayStation. I can wait. Like, I can wait a year to play that. I don't have to play that right away. Yeah, what Jay just said there. I totally, yeah, that's my thinking as well. I'm not just gonna buy a PlayStation 6 just to. Are we on PlayStation 6 or 5? I can't remember. Because the only PlayStation I ever had was PlayStation 2. But yeah, I'm not gonna buy an entire console just to play one game. I would do it if I used to do it for like Xbox, but then all these great other games that you couldn't get on the PC were on Xbox as well. Most games are on the PC now, so I usually just wait till they have come out on PC. Come on, Croatia! I believe that you could win. Yeah, I believe that you could. So do people in the chat. That's why they picked this game, because it was going to be they knew it was going to be a more exciting game than the Spain one. I didn't watch the Spain one, but at 3-0, I assume it was a beatdown. You know? Xbox greater than PlayStation? You know, I don't know anymore because I don't. Last Xbox I had was Xbox One, and I kind of regret getting it, honestly. That was the last time I got a console. But Xbox 360, which I still have sitting over here, was excellent. And so at that point in time, yeah, I was an Xbox guy. But now I don't know. Now I wouldn't even get a fucking console. Oh, Croatia coming across here, heads it way up in the air. I mean, it feels like if you're like if you're like me and you just moved every type of gaming that you do to the PC, um unless you want to like actually play your old console or something. But like I'm talking about like today's gaming, like everything for me is based on PC. And when you're focused on PC with gaming, you don't even fucking think about the consoles anymore. At least I don't. So console wars, that for me, they're like over. Like I don't give a shit. But I'm sure a lot of people will buy PlayStations just so they can get their hands on or their PlayStation's digital mind onto Grand Theft Auto 6, since there's not going to be a disc for a while. But hey, did I hear my dog again? She keeps sneaking up to the door, and then every time I pull up, she like runs away. What do you think of the Croatia kit? I was actually praising it earlier. I like the blue one. I like the blue one much better than the red and white one. Red and white one, they look like evil checkerboards. Commodore 64? Yeah. I have an emulator as well. I over here. and it has like, you know, like 50 different classic systems on it. Got Atari, it's got all that shit. Basically every console from like 1980 to like 2000. Ooh, right in the nuts. Right in the fucking nutsack. You know, yeah, Ronaldo might be an aging star, but dude, he looks younger than me. He looks better than me. Oh my god, you still have a game, like a physical Game Gear? Wow. Dude, didn't those things take like 8 batteries? It was like this big, and like you had to, like, the batteries were on each side and shit. I can't remember. But I remember those because my friend had one. All the rest of us had Game Boys. But Game Gear, I feel like like it needed so many batteries to power it, and it only stayed on for like an hour. This dog lover's back. How you doing?
England at Azteca? You think can get result? What breed is your dog?
Thank you for the super chat. I'm very worried about England in this upcoming match. I'll be honest. I really hope they win though. And my dog, what breed is my dog? How much time you got, buddy? They did a DNA test on her, and then he whipped out a scroll that went down to the floor. She's like 32 different dog breeds in one. No, it doesn't have to be a $4,000 PC. You can get a decent gaming PC for like $1,500. And the whole point of the console was to have a cheap alternative to PC. You know, consoles used to be like $200, and right here, if the PlayStation is 700, why the fuck would you get a fucking PlayStation? Just get a fucking computer that runs smoothly. I would never pay more than $300 for a console. They've already made most of the games like more expensive now, like 80 fucking dollars and shit. Paperboy and Alex the Kid. Oh, you need it. Nah, you know, Game Pass, you know, for those who like it, fine. But like, I don't want to, like, you know, pay a monthly subscription to have access to a game. I want to own the game, you know? And I'm not talking about the, you know, like there's the physical disc controversy and shit. I don't mind not owning the disc, but like, you know, because most of my games are on like Steam. So, but I can like uninstall them, reinstall them at any time I want. Because I've purchased the game. Yeah, but I also don't have time to game like that anymore. So I would never do it. Come on, Croatia. What the fuck was that? You cannot do that to my boy. I saw you, dude. I saw you.
What the fuck?
Completely cut him off, too. That dog out there. Okay, she better be out there this time. Jane, is that? Oh, let's go. Come on. In. Up there. Get up. There you go. I hear you sneaking around, yeah, dear. I liked it better when games had cartridges. You take a cartridge home and then you go, and you're in business. Actually, I never asked you guys, who do you think is going to win in this match? You got Portugal or Croatia? And be honest, who do you think is going to win this? Portugal or Croatia? Looks like it's mostly Portugal here. A couple Croatia votes in there. Hey, if it goes to penalties, I'm ready. I'm ready for one of these to go to penalties. And Danny knows why. All right. Portugal. Portugal is probing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see.
Tree, the altitude in Mexico. In the words of Sir Edmund Hillary, I like my mountains like I like my women. Gasping for air and slowly dying.
Thank you for that, Turbo. Appreciate it. Game of Thrones was inspired by Hadrian's Wall. Well, the wall in Game of Thrones was definitely inspired by Hadrian's Wall. NCH, welcome. But I think the story itself was inspired by the War of the Roses in England. But the wall is definitely takes inspiration from Hadrian's Wall. Which I want to stand on top of Hadrian's Wall myself. That's my goal if whenever it is I make it over there. Portugal. At least in the Twitch chat here, we got 3 votes for Portugal. Penalties too. Portugal wins the Twitch poll. Barely, though. Jon Snow. The King in the North. That show was so good. The shame of the way it ended, though. I actually, we were watching the second episode of House of the Dragon last night, but Queen Boomer fell asleep in the middle of it, so I didn't get to finish it. I was like midway through episode 2 last night. Oh, he got smacked in the back of the head, and I don't think he liked it. So if you've seen it, no spoilers, please. But and it's so funny now seeing what's his face in there. He plays the up-jumped Targaryen bastard guy. The guy from Phone Shop. Why am I blanking on his name now? He's in a lot of British comedies. I'll look it up here. What is it? Tom Bennett. Tom Bennett's in it. Yeah, Tom Bennett. No, definitely watch Game of Thrones first, XO. If you're thinking about starting it, definitely start with Game of Thrones. Because that's where it all started. I'm not into like I would never oh, we got a hydration break here. Definitely makes you guys happy. I would never like if I tell someone to watch Star Wars, I'm never going to say start with the prequels. No. Start with the original trilogy, like the order it came out. You know, I would never, even though I like the prequels, some people hate them. I like them, but I would never recommend doing that first. Anyway, here's the upcoming match list again.
What the fuck?
All right, so tomorrow, Australia against Egypt. We're going to be doing that one. This is where we made a change here. I'm going to be doing the France against Paraguay match because we got some things to do on that day. Norway versus Brazil and England versus Mexico on the same day. Back-to-back streams on Sunday. That should be fun. Hopefully England pulls it off, man. I'm worried, though. But there you have it. There you have it. And let's get it back. I like the prequels, and I prefer Rogue One to the sequel. I did like Rogue One. I don't think it's better than the prequels, though. But Rogue One was good. But if you take Darth Vader, like Darth Vader's only in that movie for like 2 scenes, but if you took those 2 scenes out of the movie, it's not really that great anymore. But it was much better than anything else Disney Star Wars has made, in my opinion.
King Boomer, just curious, what's your blood and are you also proud of that heritage as well as American nationality?
Great Britain, thank you for that chat. I don't know if I want to bring this up because every time I do, somebody gets angry with me. Apparently it annoys people over there when Americans talk about their ancestry. But because you sent in a super chat, I will oblige. I am mostly, first of all, I'm 100% American, and that is where my allegiance lies. But blood-wise, I am mostly Irish and Italian, and then there's some English in there as well. But those are the 3. If there are others, I don't know, and I need to take a DNA test to really find out. But it's mostly Irish. You can see it in my beard. Croatia got a little close. They got a little close. Croatia can touch Portugal, man. If they get the opportunity, they will score on them. Which Indian tribe do you support? You mean Native American? Because I'm sure there's tribes in India proper as well. But Native American, no, I don't support any tribe, but there's um I like Native Americans. There's a couple tribes here in Florida, actually. The big one being the Seminole. And believe it or not, they're doing quite well. I actually watched a YouTube video on the Seminole neighborhood, and like everybody's got a fucking mansion. They're doing well. They probably weren't doing that well 200 years ago because of us, but no, they're doing well now. I thought you were a quarter Botswanian. Maybe I am. Not a quarter, but there might be like 1 or 2% in there if I took a D. That's like we actually talked about this in one of the early World Cup streams from like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, maybe I should take a DNA test, really get down in there and figure out what's going on, you know? If do you think Ronaldo is the best player on Portugal, or has someone overtaken him on the Portugal team? Who's the best player on Portugal? Fernandez? He's like, what? I'm walking here. Fernandez, another one for Fernandez. We got a couple Vitinha. Somebody said Ronaldo about 15 years ago. So for it's a toss up between Fernandez and Vitinha. Vitinha? Okay. Vitinha. Vitinha. So the H is like a Y in that respect. Holy shit. Somebody in the chat said somebody called him Pinaldo. I feel like I definitely feel like the two biggest names. Well, Holland's a pretty big name now too, and Mbappe. But I feel like the two biggest names are Messi and Ronaldo. But Portugal kicks it across. Nice stop there again, and then Croatian player kicks it up into the stands for the fuck of it. But I feel like Messi and Ronaldo are the two big stars. But I feel like a lot. I mean, I've seen a lot of hate from Messi as well, but I feel like Ronaldo is the one who like gets a lot of fucking hate. Kane disrespected. I don't want to get any big attention on Big Daddy Kane because I want him to fly under the radar as much as possible until they go all the way. How about that? No, I've never watched the 1966 final. Oh, he's letting him play. Get up. No diving, sir. Now that looked like the Croatian guy did knock him down before the ball even came back. Was coming back from gravity. Messi doesn't talk really, so comes off better. I mean, that definitely helps. Yeah, that definitely helps. You know, Ronaldo is a ponce. Is he a ponce or a nonce? Oh yes, yes, Martin. I Daniel actually sent me that the hand of God thing. Wow, wow. Yeah, that hand of God thing was fucking unbelievable. I can't believe that. I can't believe that they let that shit go. Literally just punched it. Really, Fluff? You were there for that? So that's just burned into your memory. Like that image is burned into you for the rest of your life, huh? Any more games in Florida? The I do know. Yeah, there's gonna be three more, I believe. The one that is scheduled is the Argentina versus Cabo Verde match, but I'm not gonna go down to Miami for that. Plus, it's on. I think it's on the 4th. So, and we have to go deeper in the tournament. I think the other one is on July 11th. So we're gonna have to wait and see who's playing in that one. Whoa. Portugal got it. All right. Nice solid 200 at Midnight over in the UK. Well, past midnight now. You guys are awesome. Go down to Miami, but change your license plate to Jeremy Clarkson's. You mean the one from that one in Argentina? Oh, God. If July, I mean, that's if they make it that far. But if one of the top teams that I'm rooting for is going to be playing in Miami on July the 11th, then I might have to trek down there again. All right. Portugal is probing here. Let's see what they do. Hmm. So let's see here. Portugal has had 9 shots, 2 on the goal. Croatia has had 3 shots, 1 on the goal. Portugal has had possession 67% of the time. A lot more teamwork with the passing as well. Somebody said Portugal and Spain are overrated. Maybe Portugal. I don't think so with Spain. Although I did start like at the first match when they were held to a draw by Cape Verde. I was a little concerned about them. I was like, I thought they were supposed to be the best team other than France. All right. So Portugal has the ball again. Coming across. Croatia heads it out. And they're going to take the ball. Let's see if they can clear it out because well, it looks like they might. There's a ghost dog behind me. Croatia. Wow, we're at 41 minutes, man. This first half has kind of flown by for me. Didn't realize we were that deep into the first half. Yo. That looked rough. But ref said play ball. Ref said keep playing. This ref is he's not calling petty stuff here. He's letting them play. Looks like I put my hand in the void. Kind of did, didn't it? I agree with that. Yamala, he's going to be special. He looked really special in that one Spain match that I saw. He looked really good. Jacking off thin air. Two minutes left until we find out how much time we're going to add on here. But it's looking increasingly likely that this will be a scoreless half. Ugh. You want to see France versus Argentina? I want to see France against the United States. That's what I want to see. I want to see how well they fare up against the best team in the world. It's never going to happen, though. I think the Americans are going to get bounced by Belgium next game. Although I hope I'm wrong.
Going to original Washington Old Hall on Saturday. Celebrate every year George Washington's Wessington ancestral home. Presidents have attended.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Thank you for sharing that, Selena. Appreciate the super chat. That's pretty fucking cool. There is a so the town where I grew up in, it's called Brookville in Maryland. And there is a building in the original old part of the town that it's dubbed the White House for a day, because it was the first stop that James Madison made when the British came and burnt down the White House during the War of 1812. He fled Washington and then stopped in Brookville and stayed at that house overnight with his cabinet. In case anybody found that interesting. Are you from the same place as the Embrace people? You mean Embrace the Suck 21? I'm from the same state as them. I believe that they're from the town of Damascus, which is like 15 minutes from where I grew up. Here they come. +4, eh? So, scoreless first half. So we're at 47. 2 minutes left in the period. You were taught nothing about it? Well, I imagine that's because you guys had a much bigger problem before we got mad at you guys for pressing our citizens into your navy, which was the Napoleonic Wars. That was probably a much bigger deal to you guys than the Yankees getting pissed off at you for a second time. I can't wait for this half to end so I can piss and get a drink. You know what, Jay? You know what else was made in England? The toilet that James Madison was taking a shit on when he heard that the redcoats were coming. Just kidding. I just made that up. But it could have been. Who knows? Well, that's it. That's the half. Not a lot of scoring, eh? Stop that clock and change it to 45. That was actually crazy. Like the other thing I'm gonna about the War of 1812, like the British burning down the White House. Like, you know how close they were to actually capturing the president? They were very close. Like, the fucking British rolled up, and they had just fled the White House so recently, in fact, that there was still dinner at the White House dining room. The dinner was still on the table, and it was still warm. That's how close they were to capturing the president. Like, they were like, I think, like half an hour away from capturing his ass. That's how close they were to just winning the war outright right then and there. I know it hasn't been an eventful match, has it? But it's close. It's close though. It's close stuff. Oh, you rolled up everywhere back in the day, Jack. You rolled up with your fucking Navy everywhere in the world. I was actually talking about this the other day with somebody. You know how the United States spends more on their military than like the next 10 countries combined do? The British Royal Navy did the exact same thing 200 years ago. They spent more on their Navy than the next 10 navies combined. It's called Empire. No. Did our lads eat his dinner? I think you did, actually. As like, I think you ate some of their dinner and then burned it down. And then laughed in British after you did it. Don't forget, people could have voted for the Spanish game. That's so true. Agent Tokyo, my ancestor is Captain Isaac Hull on the USS Constitution during defense. I think I remember you mentioning that in one of the other streams, actually. That's pretty cool. City is Ours is now following. Welcome. That's yes, Lawrence. That's exactly what an empire is. It's when you overspend on your military and don't care about your own people. I completely agree with that one. Yes. You need to do a reaction on Liam Gallagher's best moments. Really? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I mean, the Roman Empire was fucking insane. Insane. It is sad. It is sad. How do you think I feel? I'm living through it right now. I don't want to send my money overseas or spend this much on the military. That's why I don't like fucking get involved. Like I don't care about the, people talking back and forth at each other. I never get what I want. I just want to be friendly with the world and not have the government involved in my life. Have you reacted to Still Game? I tried to about 3 years ago. I got like 3 episodes in, and I was like, nah, this ain't for me. It would be nice to see you do some reactions on the Industrial Revolution. Quarry Bank Mill has some good videos on what life was like as a Victorian worker. That's actually very interesting. I might do that. Yeah. Hit more Harry Hill. I think I got 1 or 2 Harry Hill reactions coming soon, actually. I can't remember. Did you know the weekend exists because of Victorians in England campaigning for work rights? No, I didn't know that. If that's true. I did not. The Roman Empire is the beginning of every aspect of the world we see today. It was crap before that. Well, define crap. I guess it depends where you were, but I mean, the Roman days weren't very... I wouldn't want to live during the Roman days either, dude. That's the thing. Even at the peak of their powers. I feel like at the peak of their powers, it was the most peaceful because they defeated everybody. You know? See, the Greeks as well. I don't know. No, that's not true. If, Rick says, if everyone had views like you and me, the world would be peaceful. Do you have views like me, though? Because I'm what's called an extreme moderate. I believe that everyone who doesn't believe in moderation is out of their mind and needs to be dealt with. So, be careful about that. I don't think we have the same views. Shitting in trenches and play. Dude, what do you think is... Hey, let's go to that. What do you think was the worst war ever in the world? Like, what was the war that you definitely wouldn't want to fucking be involved in? Because I think World War I might top the list there. World War I sucks. World War I fucking sucks, dude. To be a soldier in that war, it's got... Oh my god. Literal hell on earth. That's right. Everyone hates the moderates, and yet we outnumber everyone. We outnumber everyone. Vietnam? Nah. Vietnam, no. I wouldn't agree with that at all. It would certain aspects of it would suck, yeah. But what? No, I don't think it gets anything close to World War I. Vietnam, I get to smoke weed and listen to a great soundtrack. Okay. What am I doing in World War I? Shitting in a trench, dying of trench foot, and getting thrown into a machine gun. Fuck all. And I get back there, and all I get is a fucking pencil and paper. They're like, here you go. Entertain yourself with that. The Cold War, just a bit fucking boring in it. That's funny. The wars in Southeast Asia saw more bombs dropped in the area than all of World War II. That is correct, Calgan. And there's a particular country that was bombed even more than Vietnam in the Vietnam War. You know which one it was? It's the most bombed country on Earth. And not a lot of people know this. No, it wasn't Cambodia. It was Laos. Laos. They dropped more. The Americans dropped more bombs in Laos than Vietnam and Cambodia combined. Because that's where the Ho Chi Minh Trail was. And look how effective that was. They spent all my father's tax dollars on bombing trees in Laos. Oh my God, some of the Russian wars are just, oh my God. Wars that Russia's been involved in, and if you're talking like the bloodiest wars in like the ancient world, you got to look at China. China has some really disgustingly horrifying wars in the ancient days. Holy shit. I actually wish I knew more about the China and all their dynasties and stuff. I don't, unfortunately. But I do know that, like, if you go look at any of the wars that they were having, like, oh my God, dude. Just horrific numbers of casualties and stuff. The numbers are staggering. China, and it was all against each other. Chinese against Chinese. Is this really... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the American and British airmen fucking, oh my God, your chances of surviving were not good. It's very true in the World War II. Vlogging through history. I've heard of that channel, actually. Yeah. All right. The Minj Dynasty. Yo, I'm stealing that shit. The Minj Dynasty. Holy God. That was perfect. That was perfect, dude. All right. Where did my cursor go? There it is. Be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. It's like a minute went by, but sorry about that. All right, let's see who will be victorious in this match. God, that's a big dude. Who's that? That's Silva? Oh, Croatia. Oh, we have a big opportunity here from Croatia. No. Portugal better get back on defense, man. Kind of looked lackadaisical on that a little bit. All right. So we've had a steady 200 on YouTube. Thank you guys for making this another successful stream here. There we go. All right. Croatia is probing here. Got a little tangled up there. Oh, he's pressing again. He gets it past. Is it? No, that's on the outside, isn't it? That looked like it was on the outside. The crowd went nuts, though. Yeah. Still couldn't see it from that angle either. Oh, man, that was close. Man, very close. Very, very close. Awesome effort. Awesome effort. That would have been awesome. All right, corner from Croatia here. Let's see. Here it comes. Up, nope. They said no to the corner. Let's just probe. How did the USA get Russell Crowe as a manager? I don't know, but I like the guy. I like the guy, and a lot of I feel like everyone who here who's tuning into the World Cup is likes him too. 'Cause I don't, I'm you know, he's becoming like a celebrity here in his own right. Appreciate the sarcasm, the wing. Damn. Oh, ref's letting him play. Ref is saying that. Look, I'm not calling bullshit. Just play. I like it. You know, I actually might start watching it. I when I was, because remember earlier I was saying I last night we were watching episode 2 of House of the Dragon, even though we didn't finish because Queen Boober fell asleep. But in the sometimes before you play episodes, they have like a trailer on something that they have featured on HBO, and they have a documentary out on HBO about Team USA in football now, and it covers like a 3 or 4 year period. So I might have to check it out, get a little more familiar with my own team. You know, it looks good, and Mauricio is very fired up in the trailer that I saw for it. So I think if I ever find the time, I might have to watch it at some point. All right, now Portugal has the ball now. Now they're going to be the ones doing the probing here. Scott is on a 3 stream streak. Says, "Let's go Rays." Really, the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm an Orioles fan. Sorry, I like the Buccaneers though. Croatia. But no, I like the. Oh, thank you. You can send the dog back in here too if you want, because I know she's annoying you. Come on, Dane. I know. She hears any noise. Whoa, I missed a goal. Did I miss a goal? Croatia scored. Fuck! I missed a goal. Did you? Thank you so much. Croatia is on the board, dude. Holy shit. Fuck. Damn. Well, please give me the replay. I want to see it. I can't. Oh, man. I stepped away at the worst possible time. Sorry. Queen Boomer was giving me cookies. Shit. All right. Let's see it. Come on. Let me see it. Kicks it off to the side at number 2, and then across, and then bang, bang, through the legs. That's what you call a nutmeg, right? Is that what you call that when it goes through their legs? Look at that. Right between the legs. Fucking beautiful. Perisic. Excellent, excellent stuff, dude. I mean, we got to put Croatia's flag up on the board here, man. Excellent stuff. So I remember that one. Okay, so I'm learning. I'm still slowly learning. Croatia on the board 1-0. How about that shit? Are they edibles? No. No. Look at the Croatian fans are fired up. I'm happy for them. Let's see how Portugal responds here, because Fernandez was complaining about the throw-in, really? Jane, up here. Come on, up in the bed. What is wrong with you, dude? Yo, look at this. Look at this. He scored again. You fucking bastard. You are awesome. He scored again. Oh, no, it's offside. Damn. Holy shit. All right, let's see it. Yeah. Damn, that would have been crazy. Damn, that would have been crazy. Oh my god. Can you imagine if it was 2-0 Croatia? Oh man, it's getting a little testy. It's getting testy now. I see some it's getting more physical on the pitch now. Here comes Portugal. Oh my god. Wow, was that close? Well, this first 13 minutes of the second half are better than the entire first half. This is the kind of shit that I expected the game to be like. So this is much better. Here we go. They're on a breakaway again, Croatia. Look at this. Oh, nice save by Costa. Look at this fucking shot here by who was that? Leao? That was a hell of a fucking kick too. Just an inch lower, it would have been a goal. Man, it's getting physical out there. It's getting very physical out there. Oh, and the ref pulls out a yellow on the Croatian player. Who was that? Modric? That's another aging. That's the other aging star on the field, isn't it? Ugh. God, that was good. My wife is so good to me. This is getting only a third of the way through the second half here. This is getting really good. Yo, that is a goal for Portugal, and it is the man himself, Ronaldo. But is he called offside? Let's see. Are they going to keep it on there? I think he's offside. Head and shoulders. Head and shoulders. Man, 2 goals in a row denied because of offside penalties. Oh, they're checking. They're going to the virtual assistance referee.
Just glimpses.
Portugal's making 4 subs, really? Actually, let me do this. All right. Well, yeah, they are. They're making a bunch of subs. Your face was offside. Your face was offside. Guess what, you twat? Your face was offside. Man, those are the brightest colors. You know, the goalkeepers wear bright colors, but Croatia's goalkeeper, those are the brightest colors I've seen on a goalkeeper yet. Fucking like blinding when they zoom in on him. It's that hot pink. Oh, getting testy, are we? Getting testy. And it comes across. Oh. Man, it's been a fantastic second half so far. The wink. I actually had to go because I was looking at comments from the reaction video that I dropped today, and somebody said I paused on the wink that Ronaldo did after he scored on England. I can't remember when exactly it was, but I had to go back and look at it. And I was like, oh man, that'll get you the hatred of an entire country for the rest of their life. Possible penalty.
It's going over his head. You can make an argument. Him down.
He's like dragging him down to the ground. Yeah. That's definitely a penalty. You can't do that. Sorry, Croatia. You can't do that. You just can't do that. I mean, oof, man. Fuck me.
What the fuck?
After review, Croatia player number 13 holds his opponent with arms declaring time.
Yep. All right, here we go. And you know who's kicking it, too. You know exactly who's kicking it. Holy shit. Okay. And oh, yes. Pinaldo. Oh, man. What if he misses it, though? So he's made 4. No, he's made 5, and he's missed 2. Let's see. How you going to do there, bud? This is what everybody wants to see out of you. Pressure's on. Here it comes. Let's see. And he kicked it straight away, and he got the goal. Yes. He got the goal. He kicked it straight away. I was talking to y'all about that. I was like in the penalty kicks and stuff. Put it on the board. Ronaldo with the goal here. I was like, why don't they just kick it straight forward since the guys want to dive left to right? The goalkeepers want to dive left to right. So tied it up. We got ourselves a match, boys. and ladies. You fucking look, he literally fucking tackled it. He thought it was American football. He tackled him to the ground to try to keep him from heading that ball. So, hey, you can't do that, man. Probably his last World Cup too, right? Isn't he like 41? How old is he? Come on. Yeah, he's 41. Looks great for 41 though. He looks younger than me. Crazy. He probably dyes his hair though. Some people think I dye my hair if like you actually zoomed in far enough on the sides. I got some gray now. Definitely got some gray here. Picked it straight ahead. Somebody, I thought you were 50. Thanks. Appreciate it, Fluff. All right, hydration break time, it looks like. Yeah. Just a reminder here. Gamewave. If you like the countdown music and some of the other tracks that are added to the live streams that I've been doing, retro gaming music remixed with a synthwave style. Gamewave. His name's Raphael. Tell him I sent you. I think since we started promoting his channel, he's gained like 1,300 subs or something on YouTube. So let's keep it going. And then,
hi, I'm Ed Winchester.
And then we got upcoming stream schedule. We got Australia and Egypt tomorrow at 2. France and Paraguay at 5 on the 4th. And then Brazil against Norway. And on the same day, Mexico against England. So the 4 and then 8. So that should be a fun day. And I'm really worried for England, man. I hope, dude, I hope we pull it off. Because I'm pulling for you, England. I'm pulling for you really hard. But Mexico is scaring the shit out of me with the way they've been playing. So, and they're playing in Mexico City. So, hopefully, England pulls it off. Gotta have faith, right? Anyway, back to the match.
Hi, I'm Ed Winchester.
Who do you think will win the World Cup? France. France looks like the best team. Woo. Somebody said, or no, not said. What am I talking about? Somebody posted. I saw a promotional post on Instagram for England against Mexico, and it was definitely an AI photo, but it had it looked like one of the kings of England, probably Probably like Richard Lionheart or something. But it had him facing off against an Aztec king. And it just looked really fucking cool. It really did. I don't know if it was Alfred. Oh, was that Drake? God, I haven't seen. He looks like he put on weight. One. Who scored? Ronaldo. Ronaldo scored. He had a penalty kick and scored. One of the Croatian players on a Portugal had a corner kick come in, and one of the Portugal players dragged. Excuse me. One of the Croatian players dragged a Portuguese player like to the ground when he was going for a header. And then they brought out Ronaldo to kick the penalty. Man, this Croatian player is running all over the pitch. Oh! God damn it. That would have been off the post again. Look at this. Oh, nice save. Nice save by Costa. Nice save. Wow, this is an action-packed second half here. Look at this. Oh, man. Did his fingers hit it first? Let me see this. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Wow. So that is 2 great saves. Wow. Whew. My Lord. Excellent, excellent stuff. Here comes a corner for Croatia. Modric kicks it in. And a header that goes over the net. Gonna go the other way now. Man, this completely different match here in the second half. Very fast pace too. And Croatia is probing yet again. Oh, this is your chance. Whoa. Oh, man. Oh, this is a high quality second half here. Yeah, Costa just had the best 3 minutes of the tournament right there. Excellent, excellent goalkeeping from Costa. Who does Costa play for? What league is he in? What team does he play for? Yeah, Croatia is intensely probing right now. They are. I'm actually surprised that they have Portugal's allowed them to have the ball this much. Porto and Portugal. Cool. Hugh wins. Hugh wins. He has dubbed them Probatia. Brilliant. I love it. He has an insane contract. $65 million for how many years? And are we talking British pounds or the Portuguese? I don't know what do the Portuguese use the euro? I can't remember. But 65 million euros is a lot of fucking euros, that's for sure. Who's my baseball team? The Baltimore Orioles. Portugal's on the euro? Okay. All right. Mid pitch here, having a little riffraff. The Orioles in 1988 lost 30 plus games in a row. I think you're right about that. Yeah. The 1988 was a very dark year for that squad. Yeah. But they've had a lot of dark years. Being an Orioles fan is not you got to eat a lot of shit sandwiches. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. That's a goal. That's a goal. Holy fucking Christ. Holy shit, Croatia. Good. Was he offside? He was offside. Fuck me. God. Let's see. He put the ball in his fucking shirt, too. My Lord. Oh, are they subbing out Ronaldo? Man. So that's 3 goals that were taken back because of offside. So Ronaldo's out. And we got regulation time. We got 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. He said, what? I was walking here. I was fucking walking here. Who is going to be victorious? This has been an awesome second half. Oh, you just let it stay out at the end there? Mm. Mm. Crazy. Yeah, you gotta make sure you still have the ball. Portugal is on the on a run here, though, and we get a cross that goes over his head and out. Whoa, that's a hat. That's Portugal's number one fan right there. Do you see that guy? And is that the they lost 10 in a row and it was the first of 30? That in 1988? Because here's the thing though, like if you had become a followed them 5 years earlier, you would have witnessed their last championship that they've had. They haven't had a championship since 1983. Ron old now. I like that. Oh, Portugal. Honestly, I'm actually shocked they took him out. For me, now I know he's 41, but like he's still like, the face of your team and but maybe it's it might be the right move cuz I don't fucking know. I'm just saying like a big name like that, you normally don't see them getting taken out of games. Here comes a corner from Portugal. And off the head and a little just a bit outside. That's the guy who got dragged down to the ground. That is Vega. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jack calling about oh no, not Jack, Herbert calling 10 minutes of injury time. Let's see. How much money has Cristiano Ronaldo made in his career? Oh my God, he's made $2.1 billion. Holy fucking jumping fucking Jesus. Yo! Oh, that was close. Nice try there from Croatia. $2.1 billion. And he paid nearly no taxes on. That's right. Yeah, Portugal has like very low taxes, don't they? I think I've heard that. Fucking 2.1. I've never even heard of a American athlete making anywhere close to that over their career. Playing career anyway, but like Michael Jordan, he's a billionaire, but most of his money was made outside of basketball. Because it says here it's divided into roughly 1.4 billion from on-field soccer contracts. Sorry, I'm just saying the word that they gave me on here because I know it's football. And then 700 plus million from off-field commercial ventures. Fuck me. That's insane. I've never even heard of something like that. Yo. Oil money. Oh, so did he play for Saudis at one point? They like doing that. They like buying Western commodities. Let's pull it back up. Pull it back up. Let me see. Al Nasser, is that the one? Is that the one that's giving him massive amounts of money? It says he's still playing for him. That's fucking insane. Manchester Sporting CP, and then Manchester United, and then Real Madrid, and Juventus, and Manchester United for another year. All right, we got a corner coming in now. Somebody called it perfectly. 10 minutes of added time. Somebody called that shit perfectly. And you know what he says? You're my wife now, Dave. Jordan 4.5 billion all time. But here's the thing about Jordan that I think in Jordan's basketball career, like basketball contracts, like he made, I think in total, like less than $100 million. Most of his money was made off the court. And a lot of his money was made selling shoes. His shoes. I have pairs of his shoes in my house right now to this day. But holy shit, I'm blown. That's an insane amount of money. That is fuck you money. That is literally fuck you money. My God. Oh, Portugal on the warpath here. He got tripped up a little bit, though, and he jumps up, and he's pissed. He's pissed. I think that was Vega again, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Vega. Who was that? Oh, I hear fireworks outside. They've already started. Somebody's getting some 4th of July fireworks off a little prematurely here. Outside of my down my street, it sounds like. Tiger Woods has made a lot too. Tiger Woods lives less than an hour away from me. And he's still getting in trouble. Oh, what a header, dude. Wow. What a header. Damn, that was perfectly placed. That was. It was. Whew. Was that the guy they brought in for Ronaldo? There's been so many goals called back for offside that now I'm like expecting it. I'm like waiting for it. I'm like, where is it? Oh, he had to fight the one guy to get over his shoulder too. You see that? Look at this. And he was getting held. Perfect spot. Perfect spot. All right. Put him up then. Where is it? This one. Portugal is on the board. 2-1. And Croatia if they want to stay in this, they have to score with 5 minutes left in the period. But this has been a hell of a half, dude. This half has been incredible. One of the most entertaining. This feels a lot like, remember the Netherlands-Japan match? That was a very good second half as well. The one Croatian guy was kissing when they panned out to the crowd, he was kissing his cross. You see that? Kovacic back on the pitch. Here comes Croatia up and across. Nope. But they retain possession. They're going to start probing. Let's see if Croatia can pull off a goal here in 4 minutes. Probably 5 because they're going to add another minute probably. Here comes a long cross. Whoa! Oh, wow. I can't believe nothing was called there. This hey, I'll say that the ref is doing his best to just let them play it out. He's not calling the petty stuff. But that one looked like he probably should have called something there. He literally threw his ass to the ground. Oh, a yellow's coming out. Perisic hit with a yellow. Probably going to add another minute, maybe 2, once we hit 100. But this is your last chance, Croatia. You want to tie this up? Man, very tense. Very tense. $99. 1 minute left in the period. Croatia, let's see if you can do something. Whoa, look out. Look out, Modric. Oh, you couldn't keep it in. Couldn't keep it in. So yeah, I suspect it's like 1 more minute. But let's see here. This has been an amazing second half, though. Oh, Portugal has it now. They're like, hey, we're going to be the ones to end this game. Croatia coming down. Kicks it across and it buries it into the goalkeeper's chest. And I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be it. Gave him an extra 2 minutes, too. Oh, okay. He's letting him play again. More. Wow. Okay, so we're at 102. Past it now. What? What? Did it happen? Did it happen? Did it happen? It happened. It fucking happened. Got it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fucking hell. Yo, that's fucking incredible. That's incredible. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Oh my God. How do you let that happen? Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh my God, it was an own goal. Was that an own goal? Hold on. Maybe both of the legs touched it, but still, holy fucking hell, dude. That is crazy. Oh my God. I'm also shocked that the ref kept the game going. I thought he was going to give like 2 extra minutes at tops, 2 extra minutes. Oh, are we checking for our offside here?
Which then makes the
Hold on, I got to hear this. So I'm going to hit off the desktop audio so I can listen to this. All right, let's hear it. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. 4 goals taken back from being offside. Oh, they're throwing shit on the field. Wait. Wait a minute. I got to see it. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, dude. Crazy. That was one of the that might be the craziest second half I've ever seen. So far in my limited watching football experience. But that was wild. And the clock's still running. They haven't called the match. Oh. Man, that's insane. That is insane. That's got to be. Oh my God! Did you see that lady? Did you see that lady in the crowd? Oh my God! Yo, this guy needs full security. This referee needs full security before he leaves this. Before he leaves the stadium, he needs full security escorts. The Croatians are going to try to murder him. They are going to try to murder this ref, dude. Whew. Well, that makes it very clear right there. Yeah. Look at this. It didn't touch what's his face, but it did touch Vega. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Man, did you see that lady in the stand? She said, "Fuck you." Oh, man, I feel oh my god, if I was Croatian, I'd be so gutted right now, dude. So gutted. Oh my god, a dagger to the chest, and that's it. That's the final. My god. Oh boy. Oh. Modric out there showing good sportsmanship. No, I did not call the score. I thought it was my prediction was 3-2 Portugal. But I was rooting for the Croatians. That woman will be out on the streets vandalizing Nando's. Does Canada have Nando's? Say. It says here, yes, Canada has nearly 30 Nando's locations. Apparently, the United States has Nando's as well. It operates nearly 50 locations across Illinois, Maryland, Virginia, Texas, Georgia, and Washington, D.C. So if I was still in the Maryland area, I'd go and check one out. Fuck me. That's got to be so gutting for the Croatians, man. But wow. Excellent, excellent half. And look at Ronaldo out there showing Modric some love. Look at that. Look at that. That was crazy, dude. Okay, so let me pull this up. We're going to have to make some changes here. Which one is it? It's this one. Here we go. So, Portugal is victorious. Look at how it's coming along here. So, we have the battle for the Iberian Peninsula. Next door neighbors. I can't wait to watch that match now. Although I think Spain's going to beat the crap out of them. So, now I'm doing well on predictions because that one day where I got all 3 matches wrong, ever since I've been perfect. So, Paraguay versus France. I got France in that one. Canada versus Morocco. I had the Netherlands going all the way here, so. Actually, I have to X that out already because I don't even have the right fucking team in there. And then Portugal against Spain. And then USA versus Belgium. I have Belgium winning, even though I hope they don't. I want the USA to win just so we have a chance. I want to see how they fare against somebody like Spain. You know. And then on the other side, Brazil and Norway. I'm looking forward to that. And then Mexico and England, man. It's starting to shape up. It's starting to get... Ooh, it's... Round of 16 is going to get juicy. Juicy. Very juicy. So. Well, what do you guys think? How would you rate that match on a scale of 1 to 10? Because even with the kind of lackluster first half, I'm giving it a 10. Because that second half more than made up for it. That was a 10 for me. That was an awesome match. Heartbreaking for the fucking Croatians, though. Oh, man. But people love... Dude, people loved being on offside in this match. Didn't they? Well, fun shit. Very fun. So, they had Portugal advances, and it'll be them and Spain battling it out for Iberian supremacy. So, thank you, everybody, for joining me. Remember, actually, let me pull this up first before we go. Here we go. This is the plan here. So we're gonna have tomorrow is gonna be Australia and Egypt, and then on the Saturday it's gonna be Paraguay and France, and then doubleheader Brazil and Norway and Mexico England. So that's the plan, everybody. So I hope you had a good time joining me. Thank you for joining me. Daniel, thank you for sorting out the rosters for today. For the mods that showed up, thank you for being awesome again. Ciao, Cooper. And I will see you guys for the Australia match. But wow, what a fucking ending that was. That was amazing. Amazing stuff. So I know it's late for you guys. Get some sleep, okay? You guys are gonna need it. But thank you for joining. For a lot of these streams have been late as well. So thank you for joining me. All right, y'all take care. I'll see you for the next one. All right, peace out, everybody. See you next time.
Hi, I'm Ed Winchester.